Bills. J-Dog Bad and some more goddamn questions. Starting at the top, we got 3 in a row from Mike Violet. Paid skis. So let's just read them the goddamn fuck off one by one. Paid question number 1 from Mike Violet. This is the Mike Violet speaking. Just a public service announcement. Drucifer has an obscenely enlarged rectum. He sent me various graphic photos that were not only horrifying, but also concerning. No homo, but it looks like a bit of a medical mystery. Also, in full disclosure, nothing against him for having a fucked up medical condition, but he told me he owns all the POD demos. So I don't know if you're ragging on Drucifer because you guys are buds, or if you guys got a online feud war going, but nonetheless, that's on him, dude. Didn't meet Drucifer. Had the goddamn chance to at Hell's Heroes. Said he couldn't find me, but no one else had a problem, which is fine. Possible I'll go out to Hell's Heroes next year. Depends on the lineup, because I definitely had a good time. I enjoyed that Texas area. Nice goddamn weather too. At least at that time. I'm sure it's a fucking scorcher this time, which is miserable as fuck. Yeah, depends on the lineup. I might go out for pleasure. Now, if it's just a bunch of fucking geezer ass we're back bands, cover bands, and or shit I don't care about, then no, I'm not going. But if it's got get that goddamn denial of God, I'll be out there. Stuff that I want to see, then I would definitely consider going again. Again, from Mike Violet. Pay number 2 question. Or shout out, I guess that last one wasn't the question. This one, I don't see a question mark in here either. He puts Impede23, so I'm assuming this is his YouTube, he's giving a shout out to a YouTube, what the fuck is the user ID? EMPEDE23, whoever the fuck that is, likes the Almighty, and I said Almighty, god damn it, Slayer, more than any of the Ham and Ager on this tier channel. Yeah, I pretty much only like the first record, so if you're referring to me, I'm sure he does like it more than me. If he likes every goddamn record. If you don't know now, you know. Also, listen to the Gemini archives if you enjoy good storytelling. So check out Gemini archives if you enjoy good storytelling. Not sure what kind of fucking stories he's telling because I never goddamn heard of them. But nonetheless, Gemini archives. I guess that's the name of the channel. Hey, number 3 from the goddamn Violet. This is the Mike Violet speaking. Waiting on the DNA test to be confirmed, but I just want to say my potential father, aka Frazier. Well, by the time I record this, is actually Frazier's birthday. I sent him a goddamn birthday fucking shout out video on his day, but not time the day you're seeing this. So I'll still go up in 7 days or so. Can outfight and outfuck any other young buck. Brain dead sheep canoe, non-possessed 7 church listening, butt plug boys. Walk around with their not devolved chest puffed out. Also look up Mike Vesigano. So he's telling all you guys to look up the guy's name is Mike. His last name is spelled Besssigano. Who the fuck that is? He's his original party animal. That's probably why I don't know who he is. South Park made an episode about him. Also probably why I don't know who he is. I don't know if I've officially seen an entire South Park episode. Too much just dick and fart jokes. I want me cheesy poofs. Like, I guess there's parts that are kind of funny, but at the same time stupid as fuck. Drawings look like shit. Give me X-Men all day, every day, twice on Sunday. And I must say, dog is enjoying that goddamn X-Men 1997 fucking series. In case you happen to goddamn give a fuck. So hopefully they do more of those. I thought those were really goddamn good. So check that out. It's on the fucking Disney Channel, I think it's on. Picked up from the 90s series and did a pretty goddamn good job. I must say so myself. So this is from Wyatt Smith. Paid question. What's up, dog? You seem to stand out among most modern metal fans as one clean-cut, independently thinking, disciplined motherfucker in today's world of clueless young men. I mean, yeah, I didn't think anything of it. To me, it's just normal because that's kind of how I always was. But yeah, I mean, I guess I would say that's pretty accurate. I may prefer to put it that way over the feminizing terms, but I know exactly what you are getting at, and I do have a sense of humor. So you're saying basically you're putting it a polite way, and other ways you could rip on me for being a goddamn queer boy? That's fine. You can say what the fuck you want. I mean, I've heard it all, man. I mean, when you come to the bodybuilding world, I mean, people think, oh man, this shit, what the hell? They're shaving and they're tan. It's just funny because those guys, like, they're looking at when you're in that world. It's so normal and just part of it's like no shit. Like, why wouldn't you? Like, it's common sense that you would do that. It's so normal that it's like they're looking at you like the metal scene's looking at what's heavier than Pantera, or the people, oh man, what you did on your shirt? Like, you know how the metal scene, like I said, they're looking at the outsiders just shaking their dude, just get lost, brah. You don't fucking get it. The bodybuilding scene is looking for all the guys that say that dumb, outlandish, fucking stupid shit. Same goddamn thing. You certainly beat the shit out of that fucktard Jordan Peterson as a YouTube big brother figure. I'll say that, dude. Jordan Peterson, yeah, you talking about that goddamn charlatan who promotes his fucking. I mean, he's got some decent, motivating, cool speeches just like that, but that Gary Brecka guy isn't he in cahoots with that dude? Those guys are complete fucking snake oil salesmen. That is a 100% fact. Scum of the fucking earth, complete goddamn charlatans. And I know that for a fact because when they start talking about nutrition advice like that, and I've heard behind the scenes things about Gary Brecka, his medical facility that he uses, how he's, they offer this services for longevity or whatever. You can go use their clinic. I've heard things that people have contacted guys in the know, and it's just a basic goddamn fucking labs. I give this elaborate test for people in the know. Get it? Like, dude, this is a fucking joke. It's an absolute fucking joke. Everybody in the know knows that guy's a complete fucking pulling shit out of his ass scam. Like a lot of the stuff he talks about, stuff. I mean, hell, even fucking Lane Norton's called that guy out several times. He's just dead ass wrong on shit. Like on biology things, where he's just like, no, he's literally making shit up. Like he doesn't know what he's talking about. Like saying things that are completely provably wrong. And people take his word. I don't know how the fuck Dorian Yates felt for that fucking idiot. I mean, don't be wrong. Again, if you were to, if the average American or just anybody was to take his advice for health and shit like that, would they be better off than what they are probably following their bologna and cheese sandwiches and going to McDonald's every other goddamn day? Yes, of course they'd be better off. So it is better, but you got to remember guys like that, the Jordan Petersons, the Gary Breckas, they got to stand out and say outlandish shit that no one else is saying because that's how you stick out. It's kind of like in the metal scene. If you're in a metal band now, how do you stick out? You have to do something kind of different. You almost kind of, otherwise, oh, it's this again, another goddamn suffocation. Like, nobody cares. Like, nobody fucking cares. You have to do something to where you have like a shtick. And that's unfortunate because, what works has already been figured out time and time and time again. Like that Dana White idiot who's fucking sponsoring Gary Brecka and shit. I've always helped you got healthier, dude, because you lost fucking 50 pounds because you started eating clean, working out, and you started taking the proper health supplements. No fuck. I could have done that for $100 a month, dude. I could have gotten you just all the same health markers, all this laser therapy that had nothing to do with that, dude. Had nothing to do with that. You went on some TRT because your testosterone was crashed. TRT is definitely good for you. If you're over the age of 40, you're not doing it unless your test levels are high. You're just an idiot. And you went on a proper diet and took the proper health supplements that actually work. Yeah, I prescribe that to people all the time. I can't tell you how many people I've seen their labs before and afters that I've fixed. I just charged $100. Actually, we'll go right. I upped it to $250 a month now because it's getting too many goddamn people. Supply and demand, goddamn it. So it's $250 a month, and you don't have to go month to month. You can just do 1 month. I'll give you all labs, get orders, shit like that. What's that rip off Gary Brecka? I'm sure he's charging outlandish fucking cash. Yeah, Jordan Peterson. Fuck it. Fuck that snake in the grass. Hanging out with goddamn JC. I'm sure he's all about the POS JC too. Brother, fuck, I leave all this goddamn guy's Harry Potter book. Okay, if you're smoking your pole. What the fuck you talking about, homie? I grew up in the 80s with a lot of old school thrash, hardcore, and black metal and still listen. Well, I'm real proud of you, brah. But I am also into a lot of slow, depressive doom snore. Sorry, yeah, but that's on you, dude. That's Blanky and Pillow Metal. Because I am a moody bitch. You said it, not me, brah. But I can never see a reason to fuck around when it's time for quality, fast, intense violent, unsurprising tunes, although 99% of the population cannot cope with it. Which leads me to my question finally. I didn't know what the fuck we're talking about all kinds of shit. We go from doom metal to fucking talking about the growing up in the 80s, Jordan Peterson. We're talking about goddamn everything. Here's the question, which leads me to my question finally. What other musically generally does the dog get into? Not just lukewarm about it either. Surely you need a breather occasionally, maybe not. Yeah, but honestly, my breather, I mean, dude, again, I like songs and shit. I'm like a human being. I might hear a song that's, I don't even know what it is. And I'm like, oh, this is a pretty good song. I can enjoy it for what it is. But I don't buy any other music, like a physical format. So I don't own it. So I don't know the name of it or not. I've been over the stuff that I don't, especially when we're talking about punk, things like that. I've said that multiple times. My favorite non-metal band of anything would be the Misfits. And yeah, no, do I want to listen to well, hell, forget even just other music 24/7. No, I don't. That's why I listen to a lot of podcasts like that. Most of the time when I listen, I don't watch YouTube. I listen to YouTube, and it's usually podcasts or just podcasts like that, or shit like channels, YouTube channels that are informative stuff. Some of it's kind of entertainment, I guess, but mostly informative, I would say. Um, But as soon as, if they start talking about stupid shit, I don't follow crap that people talk about what's going on in the world because I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I want to be as far out of that fucking loop as humanly possible. All it does is stress you out and bring you down. That's all it does. There's nothing good that comes out of knowing. Nothing. Well, you're prepared. Prepared for what? Getting fucked in the ass? Taking a dick in the ass with or without the lube is going to suck either way. I'd rather just not know. Just ram it in, goddammit. Get it over with. Fucked either way. That's the way I goddamn see it. So yeah, that's kind of my answer. At times when I'm, not blasting my eardrums out with tunes, there's just no music. So, but you are right. There is some downtime for sure. Robert Green, pain question. Does it ever make your dick itch when non-weightlifters / hobby weightlifters say, I don't want to get too jacked? I just roll my goddamn eyes at them. Like, come on, buddy. I can assure you, you're not going to get too jacked. 100% you're not. Not with that quarter-ass workout routine and half-ass diet. Not only that, but again, unless you're a genetic freak, which you're not watching this, they're very, very, very rare. It's not 1 out of 10. It's like 1 out of a fucking million. Maybe not 1 out of a million, but 1 out of 200,000 to 250,000. And it's a very small fucking number to where they build muscle and burn fat much easier than the average fucking person. And it's usually African Americans. It's not a racial thing. It's not a racist thing. That's a documented thing. That is a known fucking fact. On average, they have them in the fat-free mass index, which there is the top end. I forget what it is. It's been a while since I've read it. I think it's 25. But the all natural, the highest body fat-free mass index you can. It's a measurable number that they use, and I think it's 25. The highest you can be, and that was taking genetic freaks, is 25. That's why when you see guys like on YouTube, they're claiming all natural, the Simeon Pandas, and the Chris Jones, and as you're just like Michael Hearns, and that's their hustle. So I could give two fucks because I don't care what they take or don't take, but I know that they're not. I mean, I would bet my entire family's life that they're fucking not. Now let's justify some guys like Mike or something. Oh, well, I'm just taking 2 yards. Okay, fine. Maybe you're not juiced to the fucking gills. I'm not saying you definitely are, but you're not 100% fucking natural. Come on, man, get lost with that shit. So having said that, the 25 is the max. I don't want to get too jacked. The biggest spoiler alert, dude. If you just want to work out, and it's the biggest disappointment of those guys. Let's say you're 5'9", because that's how tall I am. To be lean with muscle, lean. I'm talking single-digit body fat, and most of you are much fatter than you fucking think you are. I'm 10% body fat. I can see my abs. I look at it. No, dude, you're fucking like 15%. No, but I can see my abs. Don't be fucking shit, dude. Like, go get a DEXA scan. I guarantee you're between 15 and 17%. 100% you are. 10%, that is fucking lean. If I show you true 10%, you're going to think that's like 5. It's like, no, you don't know what the fuck you're looking for, dude. You're just looking at your abs. You're not looking at your hamstrings. You're looking at your fucking ass, which stores a lot of fucking fat. And other places you don't know what you're looking for, dude. Your low back, you literally you don't have the eye for it. Dog has the eye for it. But to get down to single digit body fat, you're looking at max for the average person. Again, not talking about the genetic guidelines, even the 25s on that, which is well documented. You're going to weigh 150, 155 pounds natural. Now, can you get big naturally without taking steroids? Yeah, you can. but you're not going to be lean. You're going to be one of those much fluffier, zero abs guys. Where you see them, they look like kind of like the strong farm boy guys. They're just thick. So you can eat either that, be well over 200, but a lot of body fat on you. So great, you take your shirt off, you look like shit. You got some decent size on you, and you you got size on you, but a lot of it's fat. So you strip all that off, you don't. Or if you want to be lean, you're not going to be big. You're going to be. I'm just telling you, and I know, guys, that's what it is. I've known all true natural guys that have trained for 20 years fucking straight. Perfect nutrition, perfect fucking training. They're around $155. Well, dog, no, I know so and so. He's 200. Yeah, the guy's 6'1". I said 5'9". Dumb. It's 8 to 10 pounds for every inch, just so you know, based on skeletal structure. Again, don't come over here saying to be fucking stupid. Yeah. So when you hear shit like that, the guy's 195, 6% peeled out of his fucking mind. He's claiming all natural. He's fucking lying. Unless he's a 1 in a 10 million Ronnie Coleman, Kai Green fucking genetics. So tobacco doesn't annoy you. It's like, don't worry, dude. If you're not taking anything, you're not going to get too jacked. I promise you. You're going to have 15-inch arms. That's just the way it's going to be. That's not a knock on anybody. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just the reality of it. Kind of sucks, but it is it is what it is. I don't want to get too jacked. Is that the weightlifting? What's heavier than Pantera? Yes, I apologize. The Chase Horrible isn't real joke was a flop. You win some, you lose some. No, hell, we thought it was funny as hell over here. Well, I don't know if they thought it was funny. I'm sure they got a laugh out of it. The big D's and shit, if they saw that episode. Just because, again, it's just funny to us because I get it for you. Yeah, you got to met them. You see the channel. It's funny to us because, literally, nobody. This channel is so fucking new. It's like, this is all new to me. It's only 2.5 years old. And people are like, oh, well, it feels like forever. Well, just put it in perspective. This is how I look at things. If you had kids, or you had a kid, or let's just say you have a niece or nephew, so it's his brother or sister had a kid, right? And that kid, you remember they're born, and they're 2.5 years old now, right? Are you like, man, they've been around forever? No, you're like, oh yeah, still a baby, like you're just getting out of diapers. That's all my channel is. What does that mean, dog? It means prior to this channel, no one knew who the fuck I was. Yes, some bands, the King Follies and shit that we worked with, of course, because those guys are kind of like friends. And by the fucking way, Dick Tracy's out there. When I said who I wouldn't have over my house, but I like them as bands, no, King Folly's not one of them. I'd have King Folly over my house fucking any goddamn day of the week. King is one of the coolest fucking human beings on this entire goddamn fucking shitball planet. So I love when they just try to make guesses. Keep trying, Bubbles. No, fuck no. King's cool as fuck. But yeah, so there's guys like that knew me, but generally going to a show, let's say I flew out to Hell's Heroes, right? And I wasn't doing this channel. Old Hell's Days. Not even old Hell's Days, basically 2 years Hell's Days. I flew out there to see Attic. That's why I flew out there. It's just personal. There's not one goddamn person, not one, literally not one, that would have came up to me. They would have no idea who I am. None. I don't know who Chase is, man. Not to the same degree. They didn't all know his face. I mean, not if he flew out to Hell's Heroes, would people be flocking to him and asking for photos? No. But I'm just saying that people, if we both flew there, I flew there and he flew there, he would have, I don't know, half a dozen or so people come up to him, bands or so that we talked to, that we worked with and shit like that would come up to him. Yes. Not one would come up to me. So it's just, we weren't laughing at you. We just find it funny I find it fucking hysterical when people say shit like that. It's just like, this is a new thing. It's just like, oh man, kind of out of the goddamn loop. That's all. All good. Get that goddamn loop though, brah. Andrew Brown, question. Hey J Dog, have you ever had to do physical therapy for an injury at all? No. Also, something you might be interested. Milwaukee Metal Fest announced their dates. May 16th through 18th again. It's funny because I was texting Jamie Johnson the other day. We're texting back and forth. And I said that to him too. I was like, yeah, I thought you were doing the same. He's like, no, I never said that. I said the same weekend. I was like, yeah, same weekend as Maryland. So no, the same weekend as this year that we had it. Miscommunication, but I asked multiple times. But no, so that's good news. So I'm sure we'll go. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't. I'm not going to spill the beans. He didn't say anything. He didn't say don't say anything. But I mean, I'm going to assume don't say anything until announced. And nothing set in stone. But we'll talk about some bands. There's definitely some shit dogs interested in. Some interviews dog wants to have, but nothing's solidified. A couple that I asked about, he's talking to. So he's got some cool ideas for sure. Shit that I'm definitely, yeah, good shit. Um, no, I'm sure there'll be a bunch of other crap I don't care about too, but that's nothing against him. There's MDF will have a bunch of crap I don't care about. Literally every free fucking fest does. If I fly out to Hell's Heroes again, I guarantee it's for one or two bands. Half of it I probably won't care about. It's either shit I'm not a fan of, or it's a band that hasn't put out a record in 30 goddamn years that I like. Like for example, Sodom Play. Was I pumped to see Sodom personally? No, the last record I liked by Sodom is Tapping the Vein. What year even is that? Is that 89, 90? I haven't heard anything that's garbage, but that's the latest thing I own. So Slayer's playing. Like I don't care. The last thing I liked by Slayer was Rain of Blood. I just don't care. That's just me. That's just fucking me. But I understand, Sodom coming over is a big fucking deal. Um, so yeah, so far he mentioned three things for sure. But it's all talk. He's goddamn in conversation. Nothing. He doesn't have anything. I think he did tell me one thing that sounded cool as fuck, but I can't remember who it is. That he said was definite. They're down. Because like for example, this year's that happened. I knew about Overkill and Deicide playing out at literally at last year's. He told me when we were vending, he was telling me he's like they're already confirmed for next year. So I knew about it and it happened. This year, the two/3 that he was telling me about that sound really cool. Like fuck yeah, that'd be awesome. Is he said he's still talking with him, so nothing that. So I'm sure there'll be shit that I like. So yeah, it'll be the same thing. I mean, it's inconvenient. It wasn't too bad though. The back-to-back weekends. We vended at Milwaukee, came back, and then it was a lot of work, but it wasn't horrific. So I would say there's a very very good chance that yeah, Hells will be vending at, and I'll be there at Milwaukee Metal Fest in 2025, and then well shit. And that's obviously Maryland Death Fest the following weekend, and then fucking 3 weeks after that, the goddamn Dog Fest. But my shit's one goddamn day. So busy goddamn times. So yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see. And as I said, week before Maryland Death Fest, yep. Who by the way has some of their lineup announced already. Maryland does its damn good so far. Yeah, I saw Dark Funerals on there, which I was planning on doing my interview there, but I got it set up in Cleveland, so I'm most likely going to do it there. I would say 90% chance that's going to happen. If it don't, then I'll try to score it at Maryland. And I forget who else is playing, but yeah, I did say that was the first thing that jumped out at me because I want to interview, especially Lord Airmon. Um, but yeah, no, nonetheless, very very good chance we'll be at goddamn Maryland. I don't see why we won it, so we do well there, and it's worth going. So yeah, plan on Hell's being at both. Come squish, but the guy was here this morning later, goddamn it.